Have you ever wondered why a truly great story feels, well, real, like it's actually happening to you? Today we're going to pull back the curtain on that powerful, almost magical connection we have with narratives. We've all felt it, but the science behind it, trust me, it's even more mind-blowing than the story itself. So let's get into it.
You know that feeling, right? You're completely lost in a book, a movie, a podcast, and the world around you just melts away. You can feel the characters' heart pounding. You feel their joy, their panic. What if I told you that wasn't just your imagination running wild?
That's right. When a story really hooks you, it's setting off a cascade of measurable, actual chemical reactions inside your brain. It's a full-on biological event. So let's explore the hidden science of how it all works. Okay, first things first, how in the world do we get so emotional over people who don't even exist? We're about to dive into the biology of empathy and how master storytellers are basically expert neuroscientists.
It all starts with these amazing little things called mirror neurons. Think of them as your brain's internal simulator. You know when you watch a hero on screen just dodge a punch and you flinch? That's your mirror neurons firing. Your brain isn't just passively watching, it's mentally running the same program, mimicking the experience.
So, while your mirror neurons are simulating the action, your limbic system is handling the feeling. This is the emotional command center of your brain. When a story makes your heart ache or makes you burst with joy, that's your limbic system lighting up, processing those emotions as if they were happening to you, for real. And then we have this secret sauce of connection, oxytocin. You've probably heard it called the love hormone. When a story makes you truly invest in a character's fate, your brain starts pumping out this stuff. It's what creates that feeling of trust and bonding. It's no accident that those heart-wrenching charity commercials focus on one person's story. They are literally engineering an oxytocin release to make you care.
And this really says it all. That feeling of genuinely needing to know if a character is going to be okay, that's not some vague, abstract idea. It's a powerful chemical reaction happening inside your head. It is the literal biology of connection.
So oxytocin makes us care. But what about that other feeling? That frantic, can't put it down, just one more chapter feeling? What keeps us glued to the screen, desperate to find out what happens next? Well, let's talk about tension.
And the answer, my friends, is another rockstar chemical, dopamine. This is the main player in your brain's entire reward system. It's all about motivation, anticipation, and that sweet, sweet pleasure of finally getting the answer.
You could say that great storytellers are basically expert dopamine dealers. They get you hooked using this exact loop. They create tension, a mystery, a conflict, and your brain, in anticipation of the resolution, releases dopamine. It's the neurological engine behind every single Netflix binge. That cliffhanger is designed to leave your brain craving its next dopamine hit. And the thing is, this whole cycle feels good. That buildup of suspense and the massive release you feel at the climax, that's a rush. It's a neurochemical roller coaster that our brains are fundamentally wired to enjoy and to seek out over and over again. Okay, so stories are basically a chemical party for our brains. We've got oxytocin making us feel connected, dopamine keeping us hooked, but this goes way beyond just simple entertainment. This powerful neurochemical cocktail is precisely what makes stories the most powerful tool of influence on the planet.
Just look at this breakdown. When you present someone with facts and data, you're talking to the logical part of their brain, their inner critic. It analyzes, it questions, it might even argue. But a story? A story takes a back door right into the emotional centers we've been talking about. It doesn't just inform you, it persuades you, and it makes the message way more memorable.
Now this is where things get really wild. Scientists have discovered something called neural coupling. It means that when someone is listening to a compelling story, their brainwave patterns literally start to synchronize with the storytellers. It's like two brains tuning into the exact same frequency. It's the science behind that feeling when you're at a great speech and it feels like everyone in the room is completely on the same page.
So let's put it all together. You've got this chemical cocktail making you care and crave more, and you've got this brain-to-brain syncing going on. What does that all add up to? Real-world power. Stories make information stick, they inspire us to act, and get this, studies have shown that a moving story can actually make people more generous.
When you really look at the science, the conclusion is impossible to ignore. From the earliest campfires to today's boardrooms, stories aren't just fluff. They are the operating system of the human brain, the single most effective way to transfer ideas, build connections, and create change that we have ever known.
And that leaves us with one final big question. Because this isn't just a tool for Hollywood directors or best-selling authors. We all tell stories every single day. So knowing the incredible power you have, the power to connect, to persuade, to literally sync your brain with someone else's, what story are you going to choose to share?